Out at the Swan. GORD KILLER WATTS on back. Right, I've done a video on this rubble before. It used to be a building. This is Argyle Road, and this is Argyle. Used to be Argyle Road Clinic. Argyle Clinic. I used to come here as I'll show you around this side, as a young boy with my auntie or whatever guardian, and this building here it is. It's all knocked down now. It used to be a building. That area, all this area here used to be like a very old building, and I'd go in and I'd have to sit down with my auntie and this old gentleman doctor called Dr. Kieran Lynch. I can't find him anywhere. I've checked all the records. I know quite a few people who have come into contact with this doctor, and you know, he drugged me through the eyes. He drugged me to the eyeballs against my will, you know, and he did it to many other people in here, you know. I'm so glad the building's rubble now. It's not anymore there, because what went on then and there was awful, you know. I believe that's the reason for why I'm the way I am. My ADHD is so unmanageable because of the medication I was on. Yeah, so this building here, well, it's not a building no more, it's rubble, thank God. But I'm sure there's plenty more of these going on. I don't know where it is now, it's changed, but this used to be Argyle Road Clinic, and I used to come here as a kid with my auntie Myra, and this doctor would come out. He'd call me and my auntie up. As soon as we go in, I'd go in the corner and play with the toys or whatever was there, and then my auntie would speak to him saying, no, it's not working, we need to, you know, and he'll go, yeah, I agree, he's been naughty, yeah, we'll up the dose. And then they'd call me over. He'd already have the dictaphone on like a little, you know, when I'm dictaphones and record you speaking. He'd already have that on. Then he'll take my blood pressure, my height and weight, all put on a graph in front of me, you know, and then he'll just be saying like, oh, we're going to increase the dose, and I'll be like, nah, I don't like it, I hate this medication, it's awful, you know, I feel awful. And that was obviously why I was probably lashing out, because no one was listening to me, and they kept upping the dose. And he'd go, no, we're writing it up more, you're fine, you know, and off I'd have to go for another 4 weeks or 6 weeks, and then I'd come back I've tried it this way, tried it that way, you know, and it was an awful time of my life. And for 10, 12 years I used to have to come to this little centre here with my auntie Myra, or whatever guardian was in control of me at the time, which was in and out of the care system, and it fucking drugged me to the eyeballs. It was awful. Now it's knocked down, it's gone, but I know there's plenty more other ones out there still going on, and I think that there should be safeguards put in place to protect these vulnerable kids, because the kids who are coming to these centres, they're not adults like myself now. They're bloody 4 years old, 5 years old, and the tests need to be a lot more strict, you know. There needs to be somebody governing all this, making sure it's done correctly, you know. It's changed to the front here. This is all car park area for that evil building. It's all now for sale for this car company. So yeah, that's great, but you know, clear this up, man. This is all horrible history for a few myself and a few other people I know, you know. Yes, this is we're driving that there or down here, and Myra would park up, and she'd be like, don't mess this up, Gordon, don't you mess this up. And I'd be like, what do you mean? And I just want to tell them I fucking hated it, and I would tell them, and she'd be like, you know, you've got to do it this way, you've got to do it that way, you know, you're not going to school unless you take it, you're not seeing your mates unless you take it, We won't give you no pocket money. I didn't get any handouts. I was on fucking basic as a fucking kid. It was unbelievable. It was inevitable, absolutely inevitable, that I was going to end up in here. I'll show you, bloody police station. Yes, it was inevitable. So if you don't listen, you know, to the child, you should be held responsible. You know, without a shadow of a doubt. Them fuckers there, they've ruined my life. But you know, I probably had it all coming to me. I was rebelling. But it's all changed now. You can turn it all around, everyone. You know, I'm trying to be an advocate for ADHD. Present ADHD in a positive light. But also trying to help, reach and inspire with my message. Alright, everyone. So peace out. Go Killer Watts. At the Swan.